Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mambo number 5. One, two, three, four, five. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride to the...
By the 1930s, the market was thriving, attracting over 50,000 people on a typical Sunday. The Prussian-era Chicagoans were in dire need of low-priced food, clothing, and other everyday household goods. Maxwell Street provided an arena for budding entrepreneurs to sell what they could to make a living for consumers to buy at low prices. The aroma of hot dogs, Polish sausages, and onions wafted through the air, mixing with the incessant cries of pullers trying to lure bargain hunters to particular vendors.
A little bit of Sandra in the sun, a little bit of Mary all night long.
You worked there?
Around like 7 years.
Yeah. So what was it like on Maxwell Street when it was thriving and everything?
Before just it's part of the UIC. Everything is new, but the original Maxwell, as it was all these years, was there on Maxwell and Halsted. On the other side, this is Basic Union and Rockford. This is not the original spot of the Maxwell Street Polish sausage stands. They've been there from 1939. On the east-west and the southeast corner of the streets, couple of stands, and this is the last stand of those stands, the hot dog stands and the Maxwell Street Polish stands. So there'll be like 4 or 5 of them there. This is the last one. So we moved here because of all this happening in the area. It's developing. It's brewing with new life. This new century. That's your question.
Would you say that this is a better...
In 1837, Maxwell Street, one of the original boundaries of Chicago, was only 2 miles long, running from the Chicago River on the east to Halsted Street and then to Blue Island Avenue on the west. It was named for Dr. Philip Maxwell, a surgeon at Fort Dearborn, who went on to set up a practice in the city. Later, as the name implies, Maxwell Street became the original site of the most famous Maxwell Street Market. Its evolution mirrored the shift in American commercialism from the open-air market to retail store.
A little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Rita's all I need, a little bit of Tina's what I see, a little bit of Sandra in the sun, a little bit of Mary.
Location on that one over there?
I'm not saying this is a better location. We just moved because of the expanding of the area, not because we wanted to move or they moved us. It's just a part of the projects that have been made through these couple of years in the, let's say, in the student village. You know what I mean? We didn't stay there because it's busier, so we had to move a little out of the center there, where there is still, if you go there, you can see the Maxwell Street Center, the tradition of the Jewtown, the old Jewtown of the old Chicago. So we still there have information about us, about the living in the area, about the fun, the music, the joy, and everything through the years.
All right, thank you.
Need something else?
I think that's it.
That's it.
Good.
Thank you.
After the Great Chicago Fire destroyed much of the city's livable area, the narrow west side, which survived fairly unharmed, served as a settling place for the hundreds of thousands of immigrants who then came flooding into the city. The area quickly became a nuisance for a great many ethnic groups. It was in this tremendous diverse community that in the 1890s, Jewish immigrants from Poland and Russia began to buy and sell produce, housewares, clothing, shoes, and sundries, mostly second-hand and always at bargain prices, from the push carts and the barrels in the front of their residences. This early form of the market started on Jefferson Street and grew until it split over into Maxwell Street.
Do a cartwheel. This is that good, just pump it and relax, bro. And you could get it free, don't worry about the tax, though. And Zap Food, thank you for the crack, but I play around.
Maxwell Street was once Chicago's theater of commerce and enterprise. In the marketplace of this vibrant street, People of all races and cultures were drawn together by the desire for a bargain and the hope of a profit. Jewish immigrants first brought the sights and sounds and smells of the old world traditions, foods, and customs to the near west side in the 1880s. Over the years, other races and cultures added new sights, smells, and sounds, such as the hunting chords of the blues and the spicy scent of the enchiladas, to create an uniquely Chicago experience.
For the kids for, I say my clothes come fitted, the lid store. This summer you can catch me on a big tour. I'm high grade, I think they need to quiz more. And let me get with you, don't let the kid hit you. I'm the photo album Valletta has, big picture. The rule is, the dude is so up, so Chuck, I'm a cool kid. Yo, I once was a kid, all I had was a dream, more money, more